Hello and welcome to Divinity Original Sin. So, last time we got stuck at the Source Temple door because the temple door basically told us that we suck. And I did look into that issue. And apparently you gotta find a crap ton of stones in the game. At least 12, and there are not that many more than 12 in the game. And either you go back, like, no, that's actually not the case. We don't have to go back. The main tip is here is that in order for the stones to count, you actually gotta click on them. Star stones get activated automatically, but not the bloodstones. So we can deactivate the bloodstone, and if you do that, actually, Zigzags comes here. Will he? Pretty sure that he does. It just opens up something, right? That's kind of what you do.
A moment of your time, if it pleases you.
Yep.
I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know who our true enemy is. Now, our foe is the Void.
Void Dragon, of course. Got it. Yes. Got it. Good one.
What we see
yeah, I know it. So, not that I have heard it before. I'm just like, what does it bloody matter? Ooh, we got some decorative two-handed.
How good of you to drop by. She told me you had grown, you know.
Yeah, you say the same thing all the time.
But enough of this. When you do,
we must be getting on his nerves. Excellent.
I'll never look at a fried egg in the same way ever again, though.
Do we have some kind of an NPC here that sells us stuff? Or is this just the crafting room? I think it was a bit of a poor choice to have a bunch of NPCs that are obviously meant to be annoying. Just annoy you. No, fuck. Well, whatever, we're gonna take it. So this is the Forge Room, Anvil of Creation. They don't care that much. I definitely love just ignoring crafting if at all possible in the games. I feel like sometimes you're really pushed into it, especially in some games. Yeah, we don't have to bring the inner stones. That's just kind of just to keep score, I suppose. I don't know, maybe we actually have enough. What you got here?
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away.
I'll leave my...
There you both are. How jolly. I always do prefer an audience when I... My friends.
Yeah, we found the Starstone.
Starstone. Jolly good of you. But I haven't been exactly idle either.
I just want to go into the Source Temple.
I merely figured out why Source became so terribly tainted. If Astarte is the goddess of
another
the Source,
movie,
and the Void was contained in her very garden, might it stand?
Alright, enough chit chat, just fire up the movie.
With the Guardians distracted,
oh, nice.
Astarte lifted the lid of the God Box. What she saw was nothingness. Astarte had called forth the Void Dragon, whose sole purpose was to undo all creation. Caught off guard and terrified, the Guardians, sworn protectors, fled. But Astarte stood firm. She grabbed hold of the dragon and hurled it and herself into the reaches of the Void. Here she battled the dragon for all eternity. For his deception, the Trife was cast out of the first creation. He fell to Rivellon, a monstrous creature unworthy of the realm of the gods. Since that terrible day, Source has been tainted by the presence of the Void. A once beautiful power has become corrupted, and those attempting to wield it often go mad in the process.
I see.
Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Yeah, what? You wanna talk? Okay, let's talk.
We may have been tricked into allowing Astarte to open the God Box, but we fled when faced with the Void once more.
Those people are not we. Like, we don't have memories of them.
Well, aren't
I
you
just-
going to leap through?
I just say like
Who
someone
knows
used your
what
body
wonder
before.
awaits you?
You know, just like live the life with your body. Or not even your body, like soul. That's not how that works.
Aren't you
Your
going
soul
to
is
leap
basically
through? Who knows what
how
wonder
you're
awaits
shaped
you?
to be. Like, our soul is completely different. Who wouldn't have fled from such a terrible sight? What cowards we were? Whatever, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I blame us for that. Nah, no.
No one in their right mind. This mess falls squarely on the Trife's shoulders, not ours.
Yeah, it's not our
There's
job.
a seafaring atmosphere about this place.
What is
And
this?
seafaring leads to the exotic. To trade.
Guardians. Oh, Guardians, I need you. Heed my plea in these void-filled hours. The dragon is overpowering me. Our enemies are battering the fragile gates of time. The skies are darkening, and the stars are being extinguished. You have to reach me. The star stones will pave the way. Find them, use them, empower them, and hurry. Please make haste.
Sure. Wow, at least you
Only
get to the fucking point.
Starfire can stay the
What the hell is
maelstrom
going on
now.
here? Brian?
Damnable stuff is
An
even
Alfie?
better than a leprechaun's pot of gold.
What is this? Here comes some kind of a... Wow! This is literally a spaceship. Can you retake your stuff? Like, how could... No. Wow, this is disappointing. You got something good?
Welcome, welcome, step right up.
Looks like he's just a
Browse
trader.
these
Whoa.
fine goods from far-flung fairy worlds and
They have some
local
good
slums
stuff.
the same. Take your time or don't. Time is meaningless after all.
Right. 166? I think we got a better one than that. Ooh. That's a good one. A lot of speed. Damn. What the hell? That's garbage. 100 to 175? Isn't that just straight up better? Ooh, but it's Tenebrium based. What kind of bow we got? It's decent. I guess we can pick this up.
Good day, good.
I usually go and trade with some bartering gear. Or maybe we're gonna throw that on. Okay. Alright, Alfie, or Brian, whatever. How are you called? Give me your good stuff. That's crap. That's good. That's, I believe, an upgrade. As long as Bertolter picks up Tenebrium skills. I don't know if he's gonna do that though. Oh, well, compared to that, of course. Let's just grab perception. Sure, we can pick that up. Lore master, that's crap. That's kind of crappy. Doesn't really matter. That's strong but slow. Intelligence and perception, one-handed wand. That's actually a pretty interesting one. Let's throw that on. Forget about that. Looks like this is about it. Oh, is this a dexterity base? No, it's strength base, so dexterity really doesn't matter here. And looks like that's about it. Or maybe not. That helmet looks mighty fine. But that's a 2-con helmet with leadership. Perception is not as important. So that's about it. I can just give the guy some gear in exchange. But we got a lot of crap. And these are all just crap. Else I would have already used them. At best, like situational items. Dex and int, yeah. At one time, this would have been just a good deal. Just good stuff. Can we list by weight? Just get rid of some heavy crap. Yeah, crossbows, like no one uses ever crossbows. Start giving some gold. Tenebrium one-hander. Something like that. Sure. So we got this void trader. Yeah, it's nice to pick up some of that. Let's give it to her. Let's give this to Bear Daughter. And I'm not sure who should have that. We have perception, initiative, movement. That's really good. We got complete trash here. So let's just do that very quickly. You have that. I mean, you have that, and no one cares about that. Whatever. The thing is, we got a staff that gives us free int and HP, but if we replaced it with like free speed and free int, that's probably better. Well, I'm not gonna hit, but also I'm gonna use the Staff of Magus skill. Well, we could have left it there, to be fair. Well, I might even have enough offense to attack and do something with it, if you wanna. The ring and the armor, let's just do that as well. Okay, 11 action points. And this is just a slight upgrade. Assuming we don't need the Lore Master, we kinda need that. Actually, it doesn't matter. We only need Lore Master free all the time. Free allows us to see the saving throws they have. So, like willpower and bodybuilding. That's pretty damn important. Alright, that was one. Another Starstone. So, what's the next one? I'm ready. Look at this. 11 action points. Aren't you coming? It's set? Oh. It's time to do something with the big dude.
My friends, we come to it at last. All of the missing threads have been rewoven, and the canvas is clear for
I think that's all we needed.
Eons. The final mystery may at least reveal itself. The final thread of your memory may be
just fire it up,
restored.
zigzags.
Let us walk.
Yes.
The Guardians had failed. Source was tainted, the void was loosed, and all that stood between Rivellon and annihilation was Astarte herself. Overcome by guilt, they hoped to undo their failure by undoing reality itself.
Pretty big bump.
So, They ripped their threads from the tapestry of time, so
Really?
becoming unknown to history and unknowing of themselves for all eternity.
Okay. By the way, I was a little bit foggy.
Threads fell to Riverlon
Just
like
watch.
shooting stars. They hardened into crystals the people called Starstones.
Starstones.
3 out of 4 have already been reinstated, and now the last of the elemental shall rejoin its illustrious masters. Glory be unto them, and glory be unto you.
Thanks, naked dude. What? You want to talk about it? So I was a little bit foggy on why all the sorcerers are evil. Because apparently that is not the case, but it's because of the void. What? Sure. Look what happened. They killed themselves in the most cruel manner possible, only to bring more grief through Starstone. It was dumb. Like, what do you want me to say?
Indeed. They could have tried to make amends, but no. They just had to obliterate themselves.
Vindictive? Nope.
Oh, it's so cold in here, it hurts.
Guardians.
You again? Fuck off. I came here to talk to the ice dude.
Friend, that word has truly lost all.
By the hoary beard of Boreas.
You have nothing to say anyway. What, Boreas?
You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness.
What? What? Get to cleaning. My quarters have been invaded. That's not what I want to hear. I don't think there's anything here that we care about.
Off to explore your...
See you later, Stardust. Okay. How about... I do like the music here. You wanna talk to me again? Let's see what he has to offer. Maybe we get ready before the big fight. What now? What is that portal? Show me.
Do you have a moment, my friends, to indulge an old imp? I want you to
No,
know that I
no
have
more
given
history
your
lessons,
history a
imp.
lot of thought. For any historian worth his salt duly contemplates the events he records and research. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly, and that the harshest punishment of all was delivered unto you by your very
It doesn't
own
matter.
hands.
It wasn't us.
For tell me true, what are humans worth?
It doesn't matter. This conversation is irrelevant.
At least Zigzag seems to think we Guardians aren't utter failures.
Doesn't matter. Bless his heart for his right. That is not
Aren't you going to
a that
leap
is not a
through?
blight, but a
Who
blessing.
knows what wonder awaits you?
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we didn't fail at all. That may have been the god's conclusion, but it isn't mine.
Who knows
Independent.
what wonder awaits you?
What is this? To the chapel?
I have the feeling as long as he's
O
been
guardians in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm you like he once did us both before.
That one is trying to charm me.
Do not listen to him. Do not listen. For every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. And what is more,
Are you talking about the imp?
first he seems to mock you. Then he seems to menace you. Then he seems to mesmerize
Everyone in this
you.
place
But all the while,
is annoying and on
what he
drugs.
really does
Unbelievable.
is fear you. His desire has been long in the making.
Oh, you're talking about the
Freedom
conduit?
among the void
No,
that
you're
is
talking his.
unfathomable dream. But I have stopped him once, and you can do so again. You
All right.
have pieced yourselves back together, Guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. But there is still time to kill the beast. Rise up, guardians. Stand up. Come to me at the center of the maelstrom and stand by me.
Our enemies fear us.
Well, we'll hit the void.
What am I supposed to do here? This is a chapel.
This too must enshrine a most
By the sins of the seven, can it be? You, Guardian, and General before that.
Who I'm talking to?
Has time erased all memory of me? It is I, Alessa, the General who stood by your side when the Void Dragon first plagued our world so very long ago.
Doesn't ring a bell.
3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell the tale.
Like, look at this. 3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell that tale. Okay. 1 conversation option about what happened to you. Wonder what she will say.
You stared the void straight in the eye and saw oblivion reflected back at you. You broke, panicked, and it took me the very depths of my magic to rally you once more. Rally you I did, but I was spent, and the dragon did not hesitate. Thus I perished in the jaws of the void.
She died. Who would have saw that coming? And that let me beg your forgiveness for our breakdowns, which cost you your life. It's not us. No one is without fear, but at least we were victorious in the end. That's all that matters. Yeah, I wouldn't want to like, it was her choice. We fucked up, you know, in the line of duty, you fuck it up. You know, I guess we did what we wanted to do that day. Like, the last thing we would want is just take away, like, her sacrifice, in a way. No one is without fear.
True enough, every war takes its toll, but in victory, that toll is justified.
It's easy to say, like, oh yeah, we could have done everything perfectly. No, that's not how it works.
Spoken like a general should. I did what had to be done, and so did you.
I'm sorry about that.
You did your duty and more. You gave up the rank of general to become something greater, something immortal. Guardian, protector of the God Box, protector of all creation.
Problem is, we're not getting new information here.
Oh, how terrible it must have been to be
making
betrayed.
a character that
to hear a starting
apparently lived with us when we were generals.
So
that's again irrelevant because that's not us. So we could be like literally hearing the story of some 2 general dudes completely unrelated to us, and it would be just as relevant. That was our darkest hour. The hour is human, but we were immortals. We failed creation and failed the gods. Nope. Yes, we were betrayed. That's how the Trife, Astarte... Yeah, whatever. I guess we were betrayed.
Even the best could be brought low by trickery. It was treason that undid us, nothing else.
Yes, indeed. Treachery and deception. Such are the forces that stood against you. The gods should have seen it. And where are they now, these allegedly...
They're not here. Alright.
our past. Another
Chapel.
in a long line of the void's wretched...
Why? You're home. How long it's been? Centuries?
What? You got some stuff? Show me your set. Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's actually pretty... And those are kind of the resistance potions you would want to see. Like, I would even say like 100% is what you would want to see. Because like 15%, like come on. That's trash. Even 90% is a bit iffy, I would say. Unless you have like the remaining 10%, but like that should be easy enough to do. Alright, let's see the rest of the 2. Do we have more? The remaining 2 portals, zigzags. I know you love this, but Oh, he doesn't care? Oh, maybe we opened them all. Did we? That makes sense. Does it? Apparently these blood stones can also fully heal us, or I don't know. Huh? Any kind of...
really hoping to find something better.
Nah, I think that's it. Alright, screw it. I really hope we can go into the Source Temple now. I do feel like the game started out good, then it went to possibly great, but it kind of struggles to really tie it all together. A little bit. Like, it can tie it together. I'm just really pointing out that the role-playing options are somewhat limited. If you're like a bleeding heart general who just fully embraces that you were like some immortal dude and like, oh my god, that was me, and you only want to say like, only want to be like sad about it, what happened, then perfect roleplay opportunity. But if anything else, forget about it. Alright, door. Please.
Once more, a great
Please.
power guardian.
Finally. By the way, this whole you gotta trigger the bloodstones thing was bullshit in the first place. Pillar of self-awareness.
This seems to be broken.
Like, let me ask you one question. Let me say that you don't remember like the first 15 years of your life. Then you just went on with your life. Doesn't really matter. Let's just say you hit amnesia. Why the fucking not? And you live your life. You become somebody. Or like not even first 15. Let's just say like first 30. Then you had amnesia or whatever. Then you went on and like lived your life for like 20 years. Why not? Now. And for example, you had the choice to like just say you're like a completely different person. Like, what person would you be? Like, what is the real you? The combination of the two? The one who came last or one who came first? Who's the real you? If given the choice, would you choose to be the first version of you, whatever, to override the second, or choose to combine with the first? You might gotta think about it. Like, it's basically a completely different person because you remembered nothing. Of course, like, just like take out some factors like any relatives. So it looks like we need to split here. I accept that I was like once a guardian on like our story and whatnot, but sure, like that's as far as I'm willing to go with it.
I feel quite dire.
Oh, that doesn't look so healthy. Probably we need to pick up a bunch of vases and throw it on stuff. Oh, this is apparently open now. Yeah, we can just block the poison.
Oh, I needed that.
That's nice too.
On the bed.
maybe I can actually build upon my earlier question, is that what if someone actually showed up from your... Oh, water? But I think that's just a sign. I don't need to use any kind of water related stuff. And expected you to be that first person who you once were. Okay, it's pretty stinky in here. Are we making... How am I supposed to go about this though? I should really have one zombie in the team. Oh my god, Waypoint Shrine? I should have picked that one up, didn't I? Shouldn't I? Yeah. I think mistakes were made here. Source Temple entrance. Oh, we got main chamber. I did pick it up. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what the thing is do. Opens the door. Does it? Closes that door. So that's out. I suppose standing on the switch is not the best idea. Just poison doesn't matter too much. Oh man. Let's make her run out. So we got one switch here, two switch in there. If you could spot something, that would be great. So we got a bunch of doors. Again, puzzle. Damn.
This seems to be broken.
I suppose the vases can be used. Oh, Earthgate key. So we need to pick up specific keys for specific gates. We got a bunch of... Wait a second. I really hope it's not gonna be a fight. 299 ways to wisdom. Is that a generic one? What? What did it say? You don't have time for most of the suggestions listed in this book? Oh man. I would have put it like just an empty book, or maybe like a book full of nonsense. First, don't read this book. And if you a ritual of devotion. I suppose that book wouldn't be a bestseller, but maybe it would be true. A lot of people trying to make a buck. Just saying. So, we have 3 clicky things, a bunch of doors. You know, you used to stay top and tell me if anything changes. So we stand on this thing and nothing happens. We stand on this thing and it closes the door, but maybe opens that one. Then you stand on this thing.
I need a remedy!
And you poison yourself. While this is going on, actually a door has opened. Only one. So you're gonna go in there. Let's just do that. So she's in. I can just... Oh, I need to stand on it. Do I? Is there a way to just disable the smoke thing? I mean, like, poison? It seems to not go away. Okay, you just get a little bit of heal. That is still open. Question is the one to the right open? Yes, but that's only the key. Only works with the key. Only the door to the thingy. I don't know if you need to spot things here. Again, this is the door. Only. Man. Freaking puzzles. Pretty anticlimactic. And we don't even have another pressure plate to press. So it's maybe possible that if we keep pressing the same pressure plates, something's gonna open here. Or maybe... no. What if you... just not stand on it? I don't see any way forward. Ah, we got this place, but obviously this is a bust. And we can get there easy. We might need to use the Star Stone as an extra way to get into places. Like, ultimately, like, this door is irrelevant by looks of it. Because we can just get into this place from the bottom. I'm gonna call this bottom. But going this place seemed to make sense. Maybe. I don't know if there's just some loot here. Something more. We can definitely stand on the poison thing. I checked out the books. And there doesn't seem to be any that helps us. He's not standing on it anymore. And you just keep standing on it?
I've been tainted!
It doesn't seem to do anything. Am I supposed to solve this with teleport? Can we solve this with teleport? Not even sure how to open the door to the left anymore. Unless it's all by we all standing on it. She doesn't want us to stay on it, that's for damn sure. We can open the door. That is a thing. Like, what if we are all standing on the things? My door is not doing that right now.
Gods, leech this evil from my blood.
There is no new pillar of self-awareness. Can we check it out? I can't even click on it. It just named and that's it. Yeah, my door needs a heal. Really? Puzzles, my favorite. Let's go this way. I don't know. Give this place a look over. Maybe check all the books. Or can you actually jump down? You probably you can't because of the ledge, right? Nope, can't see that. What about these doors? I'm just assuming that they are all invincible. Yeah, we can pick that up, but ultimately, like, who cares? Nothing that really stands out here. Trial of Ascension Logs. Whoa. Ah, that's what we want. What? Picture in a book? Like, a proper painting, I mean. Yeah, just go with that. Okay, we got an interesting book, that's for damn sure. We're gonna read that. Ritual of Devotion. What's it with this? The Ritual of Devotion calls upon the three aspects of whole soul. First comes passion, love, and the support for fellow souls. The body grows. Next comes enlightenment and wisdom from study and reflection. The mind flourishes. The final aspect is devotion, a surrender to higher beings. The soul ascends. Right, I love it. Water balloon, baby. That's the best thing. No one sells that, but it's the best thing ever. Let me check that out. You just gotta be an individual, then just be a... Well, you gotta be a God-fearing individual. Very devoted to God's trial. Please. Please. No bullshit. Just tell me how it's done. Candidate 500. Foolish was this youthful for some reason I can't say that right now. Youthful man who figured he could skip the test of self-awareness. This became his undoing. When will these headstrong and willful ascendants learn that only after inner reflection and proper navigation of these halls can the necessary knowledge be unlocked? To attempt the ritual of devotion without it will produce only frustration and anguish. Candidate 501, finally Edic, a young sorcerer priest from Sicil, made it to the first set of statues. He swiftly destroyed one of the two statues. Greatly was his surprise when he realized the statue represented his own spiritual nature. He shocked... What? The shock that followed damaged him severely and sent him back to the beginning of the temple. He tried again later that day, but later errors of introspection eventually cost him his life. Another acolyte lost. Sounds like a great learning environment. Candidate 502. At last, the test of self-awareness is completed. This acolyte, somewhat older than the others, gathered the books and studied them closely for hours. Thus she learned caution from those who tried and failed before her. But the riddles proved too difficult, and on the fourth day of study, she doused herself in oil and set her robes ablaze. Thus spiritual enlightenment evaded her. I, keeper of the truth, find the solutions so very simple. There it rests, there in the middle of the library. So much life has been wasted in these trials, but I'm bound by oath to observe and keep record alone. Okay, let's just pick this crap up. Middle of the library? Am I supposed to use the candles as some kind of navigation? Did it do anything? Nope. It's basically making a puzzle and saying like kind of like a death puzzle and saying like, Why these people are so frustrated and suicidal here? This is just kind of crazy. You know, it's very easy to make a puzzle. And also it's kind of, I guess it's very easy to make a very dumb puzzle. But it's very hard to make a puzzle that actually is like a enjoyable by like a lot of people. It's very easy to make puzzles that are just impossible. I don't think that's the case right here, but wow. We gotta figure this out for sure. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.